Hello everyone. Today we are going to start your chapter number 8. The name of the chapter is measurement. So before starting the chapter in the book, I will give you some introduction of the chapter. In this chapter we will discuss the how to measure the length or distance, you can say, or how to measure what are the units to be used for the weight, and what are the units to be used for the volume. Before starting this all, you can fill here these columns yourself. My name is, you can fill your name. I am dash year old, you can fill your age here. My birthday is on the date of birth. There are dash people in my family. How many people you have in the family, you can write here. I am taller or shorter and the same height. If you're taller then as my friend, then you can write taller here. If shorter than the friend, shorter you can write, or if same height, you can write same height. I am bigger than a dash but smaller than a dash. I am bigger than, you can see in your family, if small kids are there, you can write I am bigger than his name, and smaller than, you can write the parents. Okay, so in this chapter measurement we will start like this. First the topic is length, measurement of the length. So listen very carefully. If we want to measure very long length, very long distance, like Delhi to Chandigarh, Port Harcourt to Lagos, we'll go for kilometer or miles. So we have to use the unit, just like the distance is 100 kilometer, 5 kilometer. We can't measure it in meters. For medium length, if some medium length is there, just like now if you are living very near to the school, so distance from your home to school we can measure in meter even, because 1 kilometer is 100 meter actually. So how much is the meter? If you open your arm fully, then from one hand to another hand it can be 1 meter. Okay, or if you see the height of your room walls, that can be 3 meter or 3.5 meter, like that. If you see the table, if it is little big table, it can be 1.5 meter or it can be 1 meter. So medium length or distance you can measure in meter, but the small length you can measure in centimeter. Small length means just like length of this pen, we can measure in centimeter. Okay, so we can't go for the meter for this. Or you can measure the length of the pencil in centimeter, length of the paper in centimeter. So that is very small, and smaller than that is in millimeter. Millimeter means just like if you can see this thickness of this pen, this nib is pen this one sharp S, or you can say nib of the pen, that can be measured in millimeter. Or thickness of the hair or thickness of the paper, very less it is, so it is measured in millimeter. And what is the relation between all this? 1 kilometer is 1000 meter, 1 meter is 100 centimeter, and 1 centimeter is 10 millimeter. Okay, now the when we don't have these units, then the length is not measured in meter with the help of meter rod, or latest advancement is not there. That time we are using arm span. Arm span means open your arm fully, just like if this is the one hand and this one is the arm. So if you open fully arm up to here, then from here to here, this is one arm span. So this is arm span. Now hand span is if you open your hand like this is hand span, from this finger to the thumb. If you open it fully, this is hand span. So next is foot span. When you see your length of the foot, 1 foot, 2nd foot, like this. If you go, this is feet, so this is measured in foot span. And pace is when you walk normally, normal walk. Okay, here the feet are used, here hands are used, and here the normal walk. When you normal walk, you can if 1 step will give you 1 pace, 2 step will give you 2 steps. So this way that is measured. Okay, normal walk. Just like if you want to measure the length of your room, just walk one corner to another corner lengthwise. You can see, count your steps, then that pace is it can be. And if you want to measure the this one yeah, like this foot span, if you want to use to measure the breadth of the, so 1 foot, then second foot, continuously, third foot, okay, 1 foot, then second foot, feet here, then third, you have to use like this continuously, foot after foot, and then count how many are there. That can be used as foot span. So this all you have to write in notebook. And hand span, I told you already, like this you can go from this small finger to the thumb, okay. And there is one more which I have not mentioned here, digit, that is called as digit. So digit is actually finger, use of finger use. Just like if I want to find the length of this pencil by using digit, I will put my finger, one finger here, second, third, like this, 4, one after one, 5, 6, 7. So 7 finger it is. Same way you can measure this by using your finger, as one finger after, start from one side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So length of this pen is 9 finger, or you can write 9 digit, okay. Now a measurement of the volume means how much water you have in the bottle or in the glass. You might have seen the bottle you are using for drinking water, that is, sometime it is of 1 liter, sometime if cold drink bottle, big bottle, you see it is 1.5 liter, milk bottle you can see 1 liter, and if you are using small bottles of medicine, that is in millimeter is less, okay. The relation is 1 liter is 1000 milliliter. So now measurement of the weight, you know your weight or any weight, if you are buying something from the shop like potato, onion, or whatever you are buying, that comes in kilogram and gram. 1 kilogram is 1000 gram. All the liquids are measured in liter, milliliter, and the solid things are material are used, are measured in kilogram and gram. We can't say that our bottle has 1 kg water, no, okay, 1 liter water, and we can't say that we are bringing 1 liter potato, okay. Potato is a solid is measured in weight in the category of kilogram, and liquid are measured in the volume and in the category of liter and milliliter. So this is all about the introduction of the chapter. So you can write this, you can pause the video and write this all relation between them and learn it in your notebook you can do. Now we will go to the page number 127 of the book. They are saying circle the biggest one and tick the smaller one. Which one is biggest one here? You can circle this, tick this, okay. Same way you can do second part. Your circle the one that hold more. That hold more is this one, and which hold, and tick that hold less. Same way you can do other two parts to the right side of 127 page. Now let's go for the next page number 128. Now they are saying measure this these crayons by using your fingers. I told you digit also, it is called a digit, like this. You can put one finger here, second here, third here, okay. For my it is 3 fingers. Your fingers can be small, it can go for 5 and 6. Okay, so I will write 3, but you write your own according to your own finger. Again, I will show you the way. 1, 2, 3. 2.5 it will be for me, 2.5. Same, but you can do your own. The dash crayons is longest. Which one is longest? This blue one is longest, okay. And dash crayon is shortest. Shortest is yellow one. Yellow one is shortest, okay. So blue one you can measure. Now this is, I was telling you about arm span. From here to here, open your arm, stretch it properly, okay, straight way. So if you measure any length by stretching from here to here, that give you 1 arm span, okay. So you can try. Your classroom wall is about dash arm span. You can go to through the walls. 1, then here you can mark on the wall, then go further, then you can do this activity. The blackboard you can measure. So when you go for classroom arm span, it will go around about 10 or 12. Or you can do at home. Instead of classroom, you can check your home walls. okay. Or here blackboard is there, instead of board you can do your table also. This way you can stretch your arm and measure, okay. This is called as foot span, okay. 1 foot here. But when you start the next, just like you are going along a wall to measure the length or breadth, 1 foot here, then second you can start here, second foot here, just join it, okay, with your first step, then third step here, then count your steps, how many steps you have. So right leg here, feet here, left here, right here, left here, go on further, then count. You can, your cupboard is about this foot span. The door, this is like activity you can do at home, okay. Door you can measure, your any cupboard you can go to the kitchen and measure the cupboard there. So now this is called as now next is your this I have shown you already. This is your from here to here. This is called as hand span, but you have to stretch your hand properly. So just like if I want to measure this length of my paper, this is one hand span up to here, then I will go next from here to here. So for me it is 1.5, but for you it can be more. So you can measure the table by using your hand span, okay. Table you can measure, table length of the table you can see, and the teacher table length also you can see. Or if you have whatever you have at home, your dining table you can measure, you can measure the drawing room table, or you can measure by this length of the television, you can measure the length of the book. So you can measure even the length of your shoes by hand span. So this is pace. Pace is normal walk. Just walk from one corner to another corner. Then you can measure how many paces it has. From the classroom door to your seat, you have to start from the door to your seat, and then you have to find how many paces are there. At home also you can find it, okay, from your room, okay, drawing room to the your kitchen or to the dining table, you can measure that. Corridor outside also you can measure by your pace is the normal walk. So this is the activity you have to do yourself according to the material available with you. Now next we will go for page number 129. In this page we will use these clips. We will use the clips, cut out the strips of the paper clips at the top of these pages. These pages, use it to measure the length of each. Like this you have the clips at home, or you can cut any one of the clip, or you can draw, then measure the length of this one. Just like this, if you use these clips here, 1 2, it can be 2 clips, okay. And the same clip you can use for eraser, it is 1, around 1. And here if you use, I will show you approx, this much is the clip. So 1 here, 2 3 4 5 6 7, 4.5 clip sorts, it can be 6, okay. So you can use the clips if you have at home, or make the clips by this of the same length by using paper. So someone has done 4.5, it can be 4.5 or 5, maybe 5, okay. Practically you have to see it. So same way you can do this whole page. Now they are saying 2 girls are there, Jessie and Paul. Word comparing the length of their pencils, okay. So yellow pencil is bigger than the blue pencil if you see any of the figure. So whose pencil is longer? Jessie one, okay. Jessie is written here. So Jessie one is the longest, is having that longest pencil. So this way you can do this page. Now the next is you have to count the length. How many erasers? You have to count the eraser, okay. There are some material given and eraser is given alongside, okay. So this different height is same as the height of these erasers. And how many erasers are there? 1 2 3 4 5 6. So 6 erasers. And here you can count 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 erasers. Same way you can do the next one yourself. And here we will see they have marked how long is each spoon. They have marked a square shape inside, so you have to count them. 2, here you see 1 2, each line you have to count 3 4, 1 2 3. Last one you can do yourself. Same way you have downside, you have to do red crayons is dash square long. See, count the square 1 2, 3, 4. So we'll write here 4. Okay. Now green 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Yellow 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this way you can do all the parts of this page number 130. Now we'll go to the weight side. You all know that heavy weight will go down and lighter will go up. Now we can see here, these two kids are heavy than this one girl, so it is coming down. This is heavy. So H you have to write for heavy and L you have to write for light. So here this one is coming down. This pen is down. Okay, ring pen is down. This is up. This is heavy. This one is low. Same way you see, this is down, then this one, so it is heavy, this one is low. Rest two parts you can do on page number 131. Now we will go to next page number this 132. Now we will count that they are saying 3 or mangoes weighs as much dash oranges. Count oranges 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, the same way downside 8 pencils are here. How many sandwiches here? Only 1. So same way you can do that also. Right side also, it is actually counting of the material accordingly. You have to compare them. Now just like this banana is how many plays? 1, 2, 3. So 3 is given already. My water bottle weighs about dash clay balls. You will see the bottle and clay balls. Count the clay balls 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we'll write here 7. Same way you can do the last part. Now we will go to the next volume, measurement of the volume. So directly we will go for page number 135. You see they have written color the mugs of the water needed to fill these jugs. Okay, now they are saying that one big mug, yellow one mug is equal to 2 small jugs. Okay, so we will see there are 2. So 2 for this and 2 for this. 2 plus 2, 4. So you can color 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Any 4 you can color blue. Now 2 for this, 2 for this, 2 for this. The volume is same. This it has 2 cups it can fill. So 2 plus 2, 4 plus 2, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 you can color. And downside you have to color 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 2s are 8. That you can do yourself. So each big mug is equal to 2 small jugs. Okay, so you can do this. Now we will start the next page. Page number this is chapter checkup. Okay, that you can do yourself. You have to count how much is the length of this one by using the clips. You have to count the clips, just like this one is having 5 clips. Okay, so you can write here 5. And how many crayons for this knife is 3 crayons. Okay, now each jug hold 3 mugs. Okay, each jug will hold 3 mugs. So 3 for this, 3 for this, 3 for this. So you can 6 plus 3 9 you can color. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 means 1 will be left without color. Here you can count how many clays are there. Here also this you know already, it's very easy. So this way you can do a chapter checkup also. Now we will start the next one. Yes, the last page 135. Now there's use the paper clips strips. Page 129 you have used already, and you have to count. You have to use a paper clips to count this one. Just like I am giving you example. If 1 is here, 2 is here, 3. So this can be 3 paper clips. Okay, but it is depend on your paper clips. I'm just giving you example. Take a paper clip or the clip if you have at home and measure it like this. So same way you have to measure this side, this length, and this length, and this one length. And one more last thing I want to tell you, you can draw the line also by using the scale also. Scale even. I will show you in here how to draw the line by using the scale. So a few lines I can give you even. So first of all, you can see very carefully here. Just like if I say you draw a line, draw line segment. just like if AB is equal to 5 centimeters. So how you have to draw? You have to take a scale and just mark from 0 to 5. You have to mark from 0 to 5. I will show you by using this scale. Zero to 5 centimeter you have to go. Then this one, 0 is here, just mark at the 0 here. 1 2, okay, you can see. I'll show you like this. 0 is here, 1 2 3 4 5, 5 is here, mark 2 points, then join them. Okay, this will give you a line segment of 5 centimeter. Name it as AB 5 centimeter. This way you can draw some lines just and give them any of the name I am giving you. You can draw AB 10 centimeter by using your own scale. Okay, you're like this and just roughly showing 10 centimeter. You have to start from 0 and go up to 10. Okay, then one more line, let's name XY is equal to 8 centimeter. This is the line you have to draw. Okay, so you can do these lines in the notebook, line segments. Okay, thank you.